evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsal. Let's have a look at the headlines. President AKD invites Vietnamese investments to Sri Lanka during state visit. ADB partners with Sri Lanka for 2025 to 2029 National Export Development Plan. News in detail. President Anukumar Dissanayake has embarked on a state visit to Vietnam at the invitation of President Luong Kuong yesterday. This visit aims to strengthen diplomatic ties and foster bilateral cooperation between the two nations.
Upon arrival at Noi Bai International Airport, President Dissanayake and his delegation were warmly welcomed by senior Vietnamese officials, including Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Nguyen Van Quo, along with ambassadors and embassy representatives. The President's schedule includes bilateral discussions with Vietnamese President, Prime Minister and General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam. President Disanayake's visit features key events such as signing bilateral agreements and meeting the Vietnamese business community to enhance economic ties. During his visit to Bai Dinh Pagoda, one of Southeast Asia's largest Buddhist complexes, the President paid homage at sacred sites, received blessings and inaugurated an outer wall constructed under Sri Lankan guidance around a sacred Bodhi sapling gifted to Vietnam.
President Anukumar Dissanayake, on a state visit to Vietnam, extended an invitation to Vingroup, Vietnam's leading conglomerate, to explore investment opportunities in Sri Lanka. The meeting was held at the Vingroup's headquarters in Hanoi recently.
President Dissanayake praised the company's global achievements and highlighted Sri Lanka's strategic geographic location, modernizing infrastructure, and government's commitment to facilitating foreign investment. He assured Vingroup of a smooth and supportive environment for their ventures in Sri Lanka. Vingroup, a diversified enterprise with expertise in technology, real estate, and social enterprises, has been recognized as one of Vietnam's most successful private corporations. Discussions at the meeting included potential collaborations and long-term benefits of such investments for both nations. Sri Lanka's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism, Vijitha Herath, also attended the discussions, underscoring the government's focus on enhancing international economic ties.
A formal complaint has been lodged with the Criminal Investigation Department regarding a defamatory and false statement made about President Anukumar Dissanayake. Attorney at Law Akalanka Ukwattu, acting on the President's instructions, filed the complaint with the support of the President's counsel, Upul Kumara Perumal, recently.
The complaint targets Tusitha Halloluwa, a former Executive Director of the National Lotteries Board and Director General of Public Relations under the administration of former President Ranil Wickremesinghe. The allegation involved a statement falsely attributed to President Dissanayake, which is claimed to have caused significant damage to his reputation. It calls for a thorough investigation into both Halloluwa and social media activists who circulated the statement online. Legal action is sought against those responsible for spreading misinformation.
Stay tuned. We will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. European Union GSP Plus monitoring mission met with Sri Lanka's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism Vijitha Herath at the Foreign Ministry premises recently. The visit focused on reviewing Sri Lanka's progress in meeting the commitments under the GSP Plus trade preferences program.
The Foreign Minister briefed the EU delegation on key advancements made by the government since its election, including efforts to combat bribery, enhance human rights, strengthen democratic practices, and foster reconciliation. He also outlined upcoming legislative reforms aimed at furthering these goals. Highlighting the enduring partnership between Sri Lanka and the EU, Minister Herath expressed gratitude for the EU's critical support during Sri Lanka's economic recovery. Notably, the EU remains Sri Lanka's second largest export market, underscoring its importance to the nation's trade and development.
team from the Asian Development Bank visited the Sri Lanka Export Development Board recently to kickstart discussions on the National Export Development Plan for 2025 to 2029. This initiative, aligned with a thriving nation, a beautiful life policy framework, aims to boost Sri Lanka's export sector.
The NEDP, a key feature of the 2025 budget, builds on the foundation of the previous National Export Strategy and is designed to incorporate technological advancements, sustainability, and regulatory improvements. Discussions emphasize strategies for export diversification, stakeholder alignment, and ambitious targets, including achieving $36 billion in export revenue by 2030. Strategies highlighted included leveraging digital tools, expanding into new markets, and enhancing value addition across sectors. Both the ADB and EDB stress the importance of a data-driven approach, policy reforms, and effective monitoring mechanisms to overcome implementation challenges and achieve the plan's goals.
Sri Lanka's ICT sector presented its case at the Japan IT Week Spring 2025 held in Tokyo, Japan recently. This milestone event showcased the country's digital innovations and strengthened bilateral ties with Japan in the tech industry.
Under the Sri Lanka Pavilion, 10 leading Sri Lankan ICT companies showcased advanced solutions in AI, IoT, software development, and IT services. The exhibit, organized by the Sri Lanka Export Development Board in collaboration with the Japan International Cooperation Agency and the Sri Lankan Embassy in Japan, drew significant attention from global tech leaders and investors. The event was part of a larger initiative by JICA, which supports 30 ICT companies through business coaching and market intelligence. Preceding the exhibition, Sri Lankan participants engaged in high-impact networking events, including sessions with the Japan Embedded Systems Technology Association and the Japan External Trade Organization.
Stay tuned for stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today. The All Share Price Index gained by 64.95 points to close at 15,916.69, and the S&P SL20 gained by 26.53 points to close at 4,664.82. The turnover was over 1.9 billion rupees and over 76 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.